What's up, guys? Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you all are doing great. I am Yo-Yo Y2K. Whoop-oh. Yo-Yo Y2K back again with another Ark Survival Evolved building tutorial. Today's video, we're working on an Ocean Outpost. So this is a pretty cool base. Not something that I do a lot of. I don't build out to sea that often. But I had the idea, and I thought I thought it sounded cool. And so I messed around with it, and I ended up making something that I think turned out pretty well. So I hope that you guys enjoy the build. And I'm going to show you guys how to build this right now. And we're actually going to do 2 videos out of this. This is a pretty big build, and I think you could totally make this into 2 builds or 2 separate builds. What we're going to do today is work on this bottom section that I'm using as a little dino dock. You could also put a raft in here too if you wanted. So you have a little dino dock down here, and then there's an apartment right above this area. So if we walk up here on the deck, and then we come around here, through this door, up this ladder, right on up here, get off the ladder, we have a little apartment area. So you could totally use this as a little base, a little outpost, you know, as you're going to and from the sides of the map or something, or if you just wanted to make this your main base or something. Lots of uses. So I think this is pretty cool, and we're going to do this in 2 sections like I said, because I think this could totally be either 1 build or 2 different builds altogether, because what we have up there, we can slap this on top of this, or that platform could also just be on its own. Like if you just wanted to build straight up to the platform, you could totally do that too. So today, in this video, we're just going to work on this little bottom level, and then in the next video, we will work on the platform up top. So, as you can see, I've got a Megalodon in here. This area could be, it could be bigger if you wanted, but you could fit a Megalodon in here. You might be able to fit a Plessy. I'm not sure, I haven't tried a Plessy, but definitely like a Basilosaurus. Things of that nature, you couldn't probably, you couldn't fit bigger stuff, like a Mosa wouldn't fit in here, and etc. But it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and get started on building this. I will let you guys know that this is completely vanilla, so it doesn't matter what system you're building on. If you are building on Xbox, PS4, PC, these are just the base Ark building pieces, so you can build it no matter what system you're on. And also, I'm not going to show you up there in this video, just as a little teaser, to give you some incentive to come back for the next video. But it is pretty cool up there. We've got space for a lot of, like, our crafting stations. There's a little house up there. It's pretty cool. Not going to lie, it's pretty cool. But a little teaser for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at the bottom of this, because that is where we're going to start. So, the ocean floor is often not flat. I somehow managed to find a flat spot where I could put down foundations like this. Where we are building the test build, it is not this flat, and so I will have to improvise. And I'll show you guys how you can improvise if you don't get a flat spot like this. Which, actually, let me show you guys where we're at. We are on the island map again, just like in the last video, playing on the island for a few tutorials. So we're at 79.4, 86.3. We are right beside Herbivore Island, if you guys know where that's at. There's this nice little flat area. We're actually pretty deep. The test build won't be quite this deep. But all we've done here is if we look... So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we've kind of gone out in a cross pattern. And then we have gone back and crisscrossed with some more foundations, just to give us the extra foundation support that we will need up above. In order for us to build out like we have done, we do need this foundation support. All of these foundations aren't necessary, but they're backups in case some crap goes down and some of these break. So we have more than what we really need. So let's take a look at that. That's going to be the basis for what we're going to work on. But like I said, I will have to improvise a little bit. So let's go ahead over here to the test build that I have already started, it looks like. Yes. So I've had a lot of issues with my game crashing lately. So I was going to make this video last week, but my game kept crashing. And I think I finally Oh, I didn't fix it, but there was a graphics update that I think fixed the issues. So let's go ahead and do this. So we're just going to build out 4. So we've gone out 4 in every direction. So all I've done to begin with, there's a single foundation here. A single foundation with walls going up until we are just above water level. And then, oh, nope. So this is where we're going to run into issues. We can't place a foundation there. So what I'll have to do is grab a pillar, put that on the hotbar, grab a ceiling. Do I have any stone ceilings? I do. So grab a stone ceiling. So let's grab our pillar. I'm going to place it in the center of that foundation. Grab the ceiling, build a ceiling out, build a ceiling out, build a ceiling out, and then we go back down with our pillars until we are connected to the ground. So like that. And if we look, we are still 4 foundations long. So 1, 2, and then that would be 3 and 4 there. So the important thing is we have this pillar here on the end to give us that extra foundation support extending out this direction where I'm at now. So let's go ahead, come back with our foundations, see if we can build 4 out this direction. We can. This direction, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we're going to do the crisscross pattern. So I'm going to grab another foundation. We're going to go out until we get to this point and swim up. So we should have a square of 2 by 2 here. So a 4 square of foundations, like a little gap there. So go ahead and build it out there. Put 1 on the end like so. Come over to this side and just replicate what we did just a second ago. So again, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 gap in that little center. Go ahead and build out again. So we have that. Let's come over this direction, see how far we can go out. Go here. 1 more. No, we cannot. Grab a pillar, put it in the center, grab a ceiling. 1, 2, and I think that is all we need to go. Yeah, let's go there. Pillar down until you're into the ground. And come on. Play along with me. Come on. There we go. Got it. So we are still... So we're even up here, but we had to put a pillar down here just to get that extra foundation support. So let's grab... So we can't put a foundation there, so I'm going to grab a ceiling, and then just grab a pillar, and then pillar down, and good to go. There we go. So if we look up, it still looks the same, but I had to use the ceilings and pillars in order to get that to go into place. And then, come on. Oh. 1. So I can't get this one to go. And I don't think this is really necessary, but we can do it just for consistency. Let's go ahead and put that down. Oh, not there. Pick that up. Put a pillar down in place. And then continue to build this direction. Grab ourselves... Actually, let's build up from here first. So 1... We can't go here, so let's put a pillar... Oh. Let's put a pillar here. With a ceiling on top. Ceiling on top. Ceiling on top. And now we're going to need to come back with a pillar. Connect it down to the ground. And then... grab a ceiling, put these ceilings in place, ceiling, ceiling, and then we need those snap points, or the foundation support, I guess, not snap point. So get this to go into the ground. It will go. Come on. Come on, buddy, work with me. Oh. Come on, game. There we go. And then last right here. And then that should do it right there. That should be all the foundation support we need for working up above on the platform area. So what we're going to do now is grab our stone ceilings again, and we're going to figure out where we want the dino dock to be. So I want the dock to be off in this side here. So for right now, I'm not going to build out here. I'm going to build on the sides. So it's kind of hard to see, but go down. Not there. We want to be above the water here. So 1 and 2. Come over here again. 1 and 2. And then I'm going to build 2 out on the back as well. 1 and 2. And then fill these in. Like so. Let's go ahead and do the same thing over on this side. 1. Yeah, right there. Fill in the gap. Oh, hey buddy, what's going on? So now, if we look down here, you can see that I've built out a little platform, except for on the side where we're going to have our dock. Okay, so right here, we're going to come back with another stone ceiling on the end and build it out like so. Same thing, build it out like so on the other side. So we end up getting kind of a little C shape, kind of like that. And then to start working on the bottom of our dino dock, I'm going to grab, you guessed it. Actually, no, you didn't guess it. Maybe you did. I'm actually going to grab a greenhouse glass ceiling, of which I have none. Alright, so I've got a greenhouse glass ceiling, and then depending on how deep you want this, it can be different depths. But I'm going to build this so that it's 3 walls deep. So if I go 1, 2, and 3, that is where the bottom of my little dino dock is going to be. So I'm going to build out until we are 5 long. So there should be 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll switch back to our stone ceilings and then build 2 rows on either side of our glass, except I'm not going to build all the way back to the wall there. I'm just going to build out on this side like so. So we still have a little spot here. And now we're going to fill that in. So let's grab some fence foundations. Do I have any stone fence foundations? So I'm using stone fence foundations. You can use whichever foundations you want. I'm just going to go for stone here. And now, fence foundations, as you can see, they can snap to different points on the ceiling. I'm just going to be consistent and snap them to the interior. So not on the lip, but actually in more on the foundation. Not on the foundation, the ceiling. So get it to go there. And come on, buddy. Oh. There we go. Do the same thing over on this side. Like so. And then build like so. So I have fence foundation here, fence foundation here, fence foundation there, fence foundation. And then over here, we just need 1 on the ends. And now we're going to stick in some pillars on the corners. So pillar up. And then 1 more. I can't see. Blinding light. Like so. Do the same thing over on this side. Grab your pillar. Build up. So how do you know how tall to build these pillars? If we come over to this side and we start building our pillars up, we're going to end up being 2 walls high. So if I grab a wall, do I have any walls? I got glass walls, that'll work. So if I put a glass wall in here, get it to go there, get it to go there, it is 2 walls high. And that's how I know I have built it the right height. So I'll get rid of those for now because we don't need those. We're going to do the same thing right in here. Grab our pillar, put a pillar down, punch the air or the water for no reason. And then this one, we're just going to build. I'm going to build up 2, like so. I wasn't sure for a second, but I think that'll do it right there. These, nope, it's the wrong snap spot. Go ahead and build these up until we are 2 walls high. Like so. and now what we're going to do is work on putting some stone walls in here. So let's go ahead and build down. So you could build it up if you want, but you're going to get weird snapping issues. So I'm just going to build down. So 1, 2, and... come on. There we go. And then here, what we actually will need to do... okay, so here, we're going to need to do a little trick. Let's go ahead and figure out where the ceilings are. So if you want to use thatch for this, that would be a good use of thatch. I'm going to put a thatch ceiling in there. And then I'm going to build... where are my... there they are. So we're going to build up 2. And then on the top, we need a slope. So stone slope. So let's go ahead and put a slope there. Do the same thing over on this side. Put a temporary thatch in. These are just going to go away in a minute, so don't put something in there that you're going to regret. Put a wall in, wall, and then have a slope on top of it. And then on the end, I'm going to build down with some walls. Oh, that snapped weird. So build it so it's green right there. Alright, so in this little gap right here, we want to grab a glass, or a greenhouse glass roof, or sloped greenhouse roof. So I'm going to put like that. Actually, can we get the wall to go in here? We might need to wait on that. Let's take this off for right now, because it might give us some issues. Let's go ahead, come back with our walls, build down, and then let's build up 2 walls there, build up 2 walls there. There we go, that'll do it. Put the glass slope in here too. And now we can actually get up out of the water. So this is what we have so far. We can go ahead and fill this in. Where's my ceiling? There it is. Fill that in. So this is what we have so far. We're off to a pretty good start. So let's jump back in the water and start working on the walls on this side. So these, we're going to have different snap points. We want to make sure that we get these consistent, because they will snap to either the ceiling or the fence foundation. And if they're snapped to the fence foundation, they're going to be set back a little bit. So, oh, I actually am going to do that. So, got a bird flying above. Oh, turn it on. Hey, buddy. So I'm going to build down just to just build down around here. I just kind of like having the look of a little thicker base, like the floor, not the base as in being the base. So you take this out now. So those are not necessary, but if you want a thicker base, kind of like what I'm going for here, it just gives it a little different look. If you're coming in from the side here, instead of having just a single flat ceiling, we in fact have a little thicker bottom. Alright, so those, I think those will be okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and build up with these walls. We're going to build until we are... yeah, one more. We want one wall left on the top. So if we have one more wall, we will be the same height as the pillar. But I'm not going to build that. Instead, what I'm going to do is grab some metal railings, of which I have none. So with our metal railings, I'm going to put in... oh, look, see here, I've messed up the snap point. See how that one is wrong? Alright, let's fix that. There we go. We're good over here, right? Yeah, we're good. Alright, so with the metal railings, we're going to build 2 high. Oh, uh-oh. There we go. Metal railings in place. Alright, so now let's go ahead and grab some of our walls. Put some walls around here. So what I'm going to do is put walls around until we get to this point. And then back here, I had this as a little deck area. Alright guys, so before we finish back here, we will need to grab some more of our fence foundations. And put these down, just like we did over on the dino dock. Put that down like so. And then let's go ahead and do it again. And I'm snapping to this ceiling here. So if I'm here, I'm on this ceiling, but I want to be on this one. Get our pillars. Same height, yep. Like so. Put the pillars in place. And then one more right here. Here we go. And then let's snap to this ceiling here. This is right here that I'm jumping on. And then, actually, you know what? We should have a snap point from... Yeah, we do. Pillars preserve snap points, so even if I wanted to snap right here, I can because I'm snapping to that pillar. So now, let's come back with some walls. And I think... Alright, so there, and then a wall... Wall. Alright, so yes, this one is wrong. Snap it. So there, or we want it, there we go. And then out here, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a stone doorway. So put the stone doorway in here. Face it so that's the same direction as all the other walls. And then once we get out here, let's grab our metal railings and just go ahead and build up until we are as tall as our pillars. Alright, so that is this little area here. We can go ahead and build these up too. Should be able to just go ahead and build up all of the railings until they are as tall as the pillars now. There. Alright, so there we have the door in place, greenhouse glass. And then some more of the metal railings. Let's go ahead and fill this in. Like so. Come over here to this side, do the same thing. I just think that having the metal railings on top of these walls gives it a pretty cool look. It makes it feel kind of like a little like an ocean outpost. It's pretty neat. So now let's come back with some more pillars. Should have snap points from the other pillars. Put those in place. And then right here is where we're going to have our column extending up. So let's grab the walls and turn them so that they are facing in. And then here would be a doorway. Let's grab the doorway. There it is. Doorway. Put that in place. Grab another greenhouse glass door. Put that on. Okay, we can build those until we are same height as our ceiling. Actually, no, let's go up one more. There we go. Like that. And now this actually needs to be a doorway again. Let's grab the doorway, put that in place. There we go. So let's grab some more of our stone ceilings. and start putting those around here. So in order to get these railings to go in, we actually have to build them up first before we add these ceilings. If not, then we're going to get some obstruction errors. To form the floor for our little apartment up above. So it's getting ready to rain again. Okay, come outside here. There we go. We have the floor in place for up above. Need to grab some ladders. I'm going to grab some metal ladders. Alright, so before we put our ladders in, I'll need to put in the hatch frame. So let me grab the stone hatch frame and put it in place. Right there. And then I'm going to have the ladder right here. So let's grab our ladders. I'm using metal again. And come on. There we go. One more. Awesome. So now we are up above. Go ahead, put the ceiling on over here. Like so. Now we can build this up one more high. So now, what we need to do is build our pillars up same height as the center column here. And then go ahead and extend this ceiling like so. And then same thing on the other side. Let's go ahead and extend the ceiling out. Go ahead and work on the roof of the dino dock. So with these in place, what we're going to need to do is grab some more of our slope left and right walls. Put that in, grab a wall, put that in, another slope there, and then let's put a wall in here, and then a slope there, slope with a wall in the middle. And then let's replicate that on this side. Let's see here. Let's have these facing in like that. There we go. Now the wall. Let's do that. Wall, put a wall on top, and then slope with ours. And slope here with this one. Wall, slope. Alright, so there is the beginning of the roof over the dino dock. Let's grab some more walls. Oh, not there. Put a wall in place here, wall there. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. There we go. Now, let's go ahead and get rid of this one. Put walls across here. And then, come back with our sloped stone roof. We don't want the ramp, we want the sloped stone roof. Let's see, let's put it in 4. Go ahead and get this in place. There we go. Uh-oh. And then let's come back with our greenhouse glass. there, and then let's get the regular greenhouse glass ceilings. Put those on the hot bar. Put the roof on like so. And then let's grab some more of our slope stone roof. Slope down on that side. Grab the greenhouse glass slope. Put it across here. Come on for me. Come on. Alright, so now, I mean, if you wanted to, it actually might be kind of cool. Let's do this. Let's put a window in here. So another last second audible. I think a window would be cool here. So put a window in so we can look out at our little dino dock down there. It's kind of neat. So we're going to continue the line of stone ceilings across here. And then before we put this one in place, we will need to put in the slope. So let's get that slope in there. We can put, if we wanted, I guess we could put greenhouse glass all the way across here, and I may have done that in the test build. I don't really remember at this point. Let's go ahead and grab some more of these. The sloped stones. Come on, there we go. And then again, before we put this last one in place, we will need to grab, there we go, and now we have that. So let's grab the greenhouse glass slope, put that in, and then I think, yeah, let's go with the greenhouse glass walls here. Let's do that. That'll be kind of cool. Put those in number 6. There we go. And then let's grab a sloped greenhouse left and right. Put those in place. This will look neat. Yeah, that's cool. Number 9. 9. And then the last couple things to do up here would be more of our greenhouse ceilings. One more. Greenhouse ceiling. Actually, 2 more. Put another greenhouse ceiling over here. And then we can put in a door. I'm going to go with the greenhouse glass, and then 1 window here. I'm actually really, I don't know why I got an S+, but it doesn't matter. You can use S+ or regular. I don't know why I didn't think to put a window up here before, because that's kind of cool. I like that. Looking down into the little dino dock. Alright, so last thing to do, guys, and this is an optional thing, but I'm going to drop some walls down around the edges here, just to give it a little more depth when we're looking at it from the side, so it doesn't look like it's floating so much. Don't know where that went. There we go. And that should do it, guys. That should be the whole build. I think this is pretty cool. I hope that you guys enjoy the build as well. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Let me know how you're going to utilize it. If you're going to use it as a base, as an outpost. If you're going to modify it. And if so, how are you going to modify it? And until next... Oh, I'm naked. Until next time, guys. I'll see you in the next video. And happy building.